Hi, this is Sweet June. SJ um, Talks in Life. I have to get used to saying that. I'm hoping you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about my new channel name. That's my new channel name. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's great. Long overdue. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Um, There's a story circulating. Lady on black lady on TikTok came on TikTok and said that she was taking her baby daddy off of child support. Said something about I didn't look at the actual TikTok, but I've been kind of hearing it from other people's channel. And she said something about to the she said that something about him getting into truck driving or them starting some type of a truck driving company or something to that effect. Something like that. She said something like that and said something about the landlord called her and said to ask him, how they gonna run the business and you gonna drive the truck. She said, I'm gonna drive the trucks myself and said that she was gonna help him get started on a business and um well, first of all, my question is this. I don't have enough information. Like when I made a comment in someone's video about that, and I said something to the effect of, "Oh, and the ladies came after me." I said something to the effect that, um, well, if the man is willing to help you with the child, if he's helping you with the child, then yeah, maybe that you can do that. If he's helping you with the child, you can do that. And then oh boy, the sisters let me have it. And I can't remember everything I said, but um, I didn't have enough information. I said, well, she can always put him back on it if he doesn't hold up to his end of the bargain. Um, because I don't know. They according to the Black Woman's Fear here on YouTube, they saying that this guy's a deadbeat. Um, but you don't have enough information. You don't know if he's harassing her and he's trying to. Because I thought about that too. I said, could he be harassing her, making her? Because this is a common thing that's going on. That the baby daddies are harassing the mothers, and they're going off on them and stuff like that to try to get them to drop the child support. Um, she said what she does. I'm not sure what she does, but it's kind of hard to say because you don't know her whole situation. But I know Cynthia G has showed a text or something that something about a text she allegedly made to him said something about taking the child off of Medicaid or something like that. I don't know why that something like that would be public. That's private, but here's my thoughts are here's what my thoughts are on that. I'm going to kind of give my analysis and my thoughts on that. Um, First of all, let me explain to you how the child support system works. I actually did a video about a year ago. I think it was a year ago. Might have been 2 years ago. Because Tommy Sotomayor was talking about that, and um, um, he's talking about the George Floyd situation, and I don't know how he took that and somehow spend it and saying black women need to take black men off of child support, stuff like that. I guess he was talking about black men going to jail for child support. Anyway, I was referencing him in that video. If I find that video, I'll put the link to it in the description box. But I was explaining how the child support system works, and I think a lot of men don't understand the system and how it works. And I think it's here in the state of Michigan, but I think it's in a lot of states. When you go down to the county, when a woman goes down to the county and ask for food stamps, Medicaid, child care. Doesn't matter what it is. They're going to automatically require you to give the name of the father of your child or alleged father of the child, and they are going to pursue him for child support. If a DNA test needs to be conducted, they'll conduct that, and they will pursue him for child support. That is the protocol, and I think it's pretty much like that. Let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. Educate me. But I think it's pretty much like that in all 50 states. I don't know if it's like that in all states, but I know it's like that in quite a few. It's definitely like that up here in Michigan because I had to go down there. My oldest son's dad told me to go on down there. He already knew what was up. He said, "Go and get you some food stamps and stuff like that." He already knew they was gonna come after him for child support. He was ready for it. But my youngest son's dad, well, that's a whole nother video. Let's just say he got arrested a few times. But it's because like when I had my youngest son, I made at that particular time I made too much to qualify for food stamps. So I wasn't on food stamps, but I needed child care assistance. So I went down there for the child care assistance, and I believe the Medicaid. And I went down there for the child care assistance and the Medicaid. Um, I was trying to take my mind back to that time. I'm not sure if they was on Medicaid or what. But anyway, I went down there to apply for child care assistance, and I had to give up the name of my youngest son's dad, and they filed the paperwork and went after him for child support. So that's pretty much standard in a lot of states. That it's the county that's putting you on child support 9 times out of 10. It's not the woman. The woman is not putting you on child support. It's the county. You got beef with the county. You ain't got beef with that woman. You got beef with the county. See? Now, some men, in my youngest son's dad's case, he eventually found out the way to manipulate the system. I'm not going to tell you what he did because I don't want to give any men on here any pointers. I'm not going to help you be a deadbeat. So I'm not about to go into what he did. But let's say he beat the system. I'm not going to tell you what I said, but I was upset. However, anyway, but that's what they do. You know, it's the system. That's the way the system is set up. The system is set up. If the woman goes down there for food stamps, she go down to the county for food stamps or whatever it is, or Medicaid or whatever it is. Because 9 times out of 10, the woman is not making enough money. She's going to need some kind of assistance. Even if it's child care assistance, she's going to need it because the woman is probably not making enough money to pay child care assistance, buy food, and provide medical care for the child. 9 times out of 10, most women is not making that kind of money. So it's very rare that a woman is making that kind of money. So, you know, to cover all those expenses by herself. So unless the man is saying, okay, I'm gonna come in, unless that man is saying, okay, I'm gonna put the child on my medical, I'm gonna put the child on my medical insurance. We gonna pay the child care bill. And you know, I'll make sure you got everything you need for the child. Unless that father is hitting it, unless he's hitting it and he right on it and he's doing all that, there's no need for you to, because that's the key. The men need to make sure the woman ain't got to run down to the county. See, that's what y'all need to be doing. That's what the man need to be doing. The man need to be making sure that the woman ain't got to run down to the county to get nothing. You know what I mean? So you if that child care bill need to be paid, you either keep the baby yourself or you pay the child bill. You help the mama pay the child bill. Okay, the child care bill. Medicaid, okay, if you got a job, put that child on your medical insurance at your job. That's how you do that. And food, if the child needs food, okay, you help the mama buy the food and everything she needs for the child or children. That'll stop her from running down to the county. Okay. And of course, if you marry her, you know, it's cheaper to keep her. That's even better if you marry her. So but that men don't understand how the system works. And so these men get all upset with the woman and saying cussing a woman out or going off on the woman because she done filed child support. My youngest son's dad was mad at me too, but it was the county. It was the county that put him on. Okay, so they be mad at the woman, but it be the county that be doing that stuff. See, you got beef with the county. You ain't got beef with that woman. So if a woman shouldn't be going down taking no child off no Medicaid if that father is not providing medical for the child. And the issue with that is that if these women take these men off of child support and they don't hold up their end of the bargain and they don't pay the child's medical care or daycare, a daycare or whatever assistance that the child needs, and he ain't dropping down no money to help the mom with that stuff, then she's enabling him to be a deadbeat. See, as a mother, we got to do what we got to do. I went down to excuse me, it's a piece of food in my mouth. Um, as a mother, like I said, my oldest son's dad said, "Well, go and do what you gotta do," and we were still together. you know, Youngest son's dad was pissed, but hey, I got to do what you chose to walk away, so I got to do what I got to do. As a mother, we got to do what we got to do. If it means medical assistance, and I was of the mindset, ain't no pride gonna put no food on my table. Ain't no pride gonna provide my child with what they need. And a woman is not supposed to be taking care of children by herself. I don't care what these men say. A woman is not supposed to take care of a child by herself. And if a man helps a woman makes a child, you either should marry her, or if you don't choose to marry her, then you need to step up and help her with the child. Okay, and so a lot of cases these men aren't doing that, and so that's why the county is coming after them and is clipping their check. There's a lot of things in the system that's not fair because there's a lot of men that are really trying to pay child support and do what they're supposed to do, and they're coming down hard on them. So the system has a lot of kinks in it, but at the same time the system is good for men that are not stepping up to the plate and doing what they have to do for the children, because at the end of the day, it's what's best for the children. And the problem is these mothers are taking these men off this child support, and these men aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. If the man is doing what he's supposed to be doing, if he's supposed to do, now some of the black women's fear and the divestors are saying, well, you don't be taking him off no child support and then this and that, and you're a black male worshiper and this and that and the other. But I've always been of the mindset, I've always been a reasonable person. I like to think I've been. And I say if the man is doing what he's supposed to be doing and he's helping you like he's supposed to be helping you, then you guys can work together. And he's helping you. He's helping you with the child and all this kind of stuff. He's trying to be active in the child's father, or the child's father, the child's life, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing for that child. Then y'all can kind of work together. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't. When I made that comment in that video, boy, the women they was pissed. But if the man is doing what he's supposed to be doing, then y'all can work together. But I think the problem is that these women are taking these men off and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. If you're taking a man off and he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, then that's a problem. That's problematic. Okay, because your child is the one that's going to wind up suffering, because as a mother, it's our responsibility. When the fathers don't step up, yes, it is our responsibility to do what we got to do as mothers, but that father does have a responsibility. Doesn't matter what he says, he does have a responsibility, because you didn't make the baby by yourself. And so it's either he gonna do it voluntarily, or the state gonna make him do it. And then the black men are this mindset. Well, I don't want the white man in our business, and all that kind of stuff. But he gonna be in your business if you don't do what you're supposed to do. Or if you want to walk out, if you want to walk away, make a child, and then you walk away. Well, what do you expect? It's like my youngest son's dad. He was upset. Well, what you got to be upset for? What the heck did you walk away for? And then he not only made my son, but he got 15 million other kids out there. So, you can say, oh, it's the woman's fault, it's your fault, it's the woman's fault. No, well, it takes two to tango. And that's the problem in the black community. Black men don't, and actually, I'm going to do a whole nother video on that. Black men don't have an issue of holding each other accountable. Black men need to start holding each other accountable. Now, there were some black men that I ran that by to, and it was like, no, that's not being a man. See, a real man knows what a real man's supposed to do. A real true man, it knows what a real man is supposed to do. And if you get a woman in that situation, you need to do whatever you can to help that woman. If you're not going to marry her, the first thing is you should be marrying that woman, or you should already been married to her. If not, if you ain't trying to marry her, then okay, well, you need to step up and do what you're supposed to do as a man. Now, if you're not willing to do that, then the state gonna have to come in and make you do, because this is the state and the county's mindset. It's like, okay, we dropping her food stamps and Medicaid and child care assistance. Okay, well, the father needs to be kicking in doing something. Father needs to kick in and do something. And okay, well, it is what it is. That's the way the system is set up. So they get mad at the mother, but it's not the mother, it's the county. And the mother should never take the child's father off of child support if he is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. If he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, including visitation and spending time with the child, that's included in there, because it's not just about the money. He needs to step up and be a father if he's not, to try to be in the child's life. And if he's not trying to do that, then no, absolutely not. I don't have enough information about the situation. Let me know in the comment section if you know the backstory on this situation, if you heard of that story, and the black woman was on TikTok, and all the divestors on here are talking about it. So, so if you let me know if you know more about that backstory with that guy, with the situation where is he she talking about starting the trucking business. I mean, it's all well and good if he plan on doing the right thing, but if he ain't, then that sounds like something he needs to be doing as a man. If he needs to be doing that himself, and then take care of his family. Why does she have to do it? Unless that's something she wants to do, that's different. But if she can't do it for him, as a man, if that's what he's supposed to do, then he need to go on and do that thing, and then take care of his family like he's supposed to. But if he's not going to do that and follow through, then she need to go on and keep him on child support. But it may be a situation to where, I wonder if it's a situation to where she feels threatened, because I think some of these mothers be doing that because they feel threatened. They feel like the man is, and that's a whole different situation. If the man is threatening you, or you feel like you're afraid, you scared of him or whatever, that's a whole nother situation. That's a police matter. So, but hit me in the comment section if you know more about that backstory on that situation, and let me know what your thoughts are. Men, be nice. Be nice, and be nice, men. I don't have a problem with you expressing your opinion, but be nice. Um, and women, ladies, let me know what your thoughts are on that. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And until the next video, be blessed.